Hello and welcome to Catfish Trash Talk. We're here to talk about episode 1, season 4.
That's crazy.
I'm your host. I'm comedian Tracey Carnazzo, and that's comedian Noelle W. Herzog, the Sicilian Serpent.
Hello, my name is Simon.
No, it's
You
not.
Remember
it's
that?
Of course I do. Charlamagne the God is on.
I forgot that he was even on here.
I didn't. Because okay. Charlamagne is like very comedy adjacent because he does that show with Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
This was the first time I ever saw him.
Me too.
Not me today.
No. Me back then.
Yeah.
Like I know that he was on here. I know like Todrick Hall does an episode. There's like a few different. I love him so much. I think he's problematic, but I don't care. I love him so much. He does like all of these dancing videos. He's done like a Cinderella dancing video, and like everyone from like Taylor Swift, like everyone's in these videos.
Wow.
They're the best things that ever happened to me. Yeah. So I love Todrick Hall, but that's for the next podcast.
Amazing. Let's talk about season 4, episode 1. Miracle. Catfish, the television show. Okay. Yeah. What are their names? Go ahead, say it.
Miracle and Jovanni.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Because I did not write that down for some reason.
Yeah.
All right. So Max is on hiatus because he's going to be directing a Zac Efron film.
What film was this? I would like to know.
We Are Your Friends.
I've never seen it.
We Are Your Friends.
I've never seen it. Where's Zac Efron? You know, he's agoraphobic.
Is he?
Yeah. He like has such struggles with anxiety. It's
no.
Really bad. Yeah.
Zachy Po, you're going to be okay.
I love him.
Charlamagne the God is going to be replacing him. And he said, quote, "You can't stage some of these moments."
Actually, according to Tracey, you could stage them all.
You can
stage. Tracey doesn't believe anything ever.
You can stage 99.7.
Like even if like somebody was at my house and they argued, Tracey would be like, "That's staged."
Correct.
You think everything?
I don't believe in anything ever.
I know.
Nothing is real.
I know.
So Miracle is 26 from Milwaukee. Jovanni, she met on Instagram in January, and he's a music producer that lives in Atlanta.
Where have I heard this before?
Never.
Every episode ever?
Never. So they've been drifting apart though, and they've never video chatted. And yeah,
her feelings are through the roof, Tracey.
They're out of control.
Roof.
So he won't meet up with her, but he is talking about smashing, sex,
and he can't video chat.
He can't video chat. But what
an ideal man, husband, life partner. I wrote that. I'm assuming she said that.
Wait. Oh no. Sorry. I'm not good at notes.
Okay.
He's not talking about smashing sex. Charlamagne's talking about smashing and sex.
Oh, is that what it is? Because I just wrote smashing. I didn't write the context of it.
Charlamagne is the one who brought that up. And
he brings it up a lot.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
So they video chat with her, and she's like, "Oh, hey, Charlamagne." He's like, "Oh my God." They met at the club last week in Milwaukee because he had just mentioned he was just in Milwaukee.
She had on a Charlamagne t-shirt. And he's like, they're going to think my armpits are burning so bad from spraying that stuff on them. I just realized that. Sorry. I'm just having a 911 moment.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Going to pass.
The fun thing is that the last time you were like, "Oh, this stuff burns me." And I was like, "Don't use it anymore." And you were like, "Okay."
I've noticed that it only burns when I just get out of the shower. But for some reason today, my armpit's on fire. That's good. I'm just like,
do you need a timeout?
No, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm just going to put this fan on.
Okay.
So yes, she wore a Charlamagne the God t-shirt in the club. So I guess she's a fan of his.
Yeah, this is not a coincidence. This is not real.
Well, he said we're going to think it's staged.
Yes, that is correct because that is.
Is it though?
Yes.
Okay,
it just so happens to be the girl you met at the club last week.
Maybe they smashed. I think something happened between them.
Yeah, of course
they
did.
They kissed with the tongue.
They probably just held hands or something. So he had posted a picture of her on his Instagram.
Okay, I know. That's where I'm like, come on.
Noelle.
Come on.
So she likes this guy, Jovanni, because she said that he said that she was beautiful.
And
he says good morning and good night to her. And he also says, "Is your daughter okay?"
Yeah, he asked about her daughter, and that's like a big deal. That he's just like, how are you?
We as women
Uh-huh.
need to have just like a tiny little bit higher standards.
Yeah, maybe like accept more into your
She's like,
life.
I like him because he has a telephone.
Right.
Okay, good.
And he says hello.
Perfect. So he never sent her any of his music, even though he's a music producer. And they've spoken on the phone three times. And Charlamagne's like, are you trying to smash?
See, that's what I wrote. I wrote Charlamagne keeps bringing up smashing.
Yeah, he said he's a hope dealer.
I wrote that too. He's
a
lame dealer is what he is.
He brings up something that's a very good point.
What?
On this show, they always have connecting flights. They're always flying coach.
Yes.
I've always noticed that. They never have a nice hotel room. It's just like a regular.
Yeah, I guess they're just trying to be real.
No, it's because MTV is really cheap.
Right. But now I'm sure they have nicer.
Well, they don't really go anywhere anymore.
Well, that's true. Mostly through Zoom.
Yeah.
Or in LA. Everyone's in LA now.
They walk into her house and they go, quote, wow, this place is decorated.
I mean, come on. She is so live, laugh, loved out in that apartment.
It reads as if it is a novel.
It does. It reads that way.
It really does.
Is it Stephen King? Who
is
it?
We see her daughter's room.
Right. A lot of shoes.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Yeah, tell me.
You can't get a shoe rack?
No.
You're going to take up half of the floor room. By putting shoes on the floor in the bedroom.
It's showy. This is what people do when they're showy.
Get a shoe rack. Show me a shoe rack.
No, I agree with you.
Show me the shoe rack.
Your poor kid has one Farmville square in her bedroom because she's in a shoe forest.
She's in a shoe forest. Yeah. She probably falls down on her flat on her face every single morning when she wakes up.
She definitely does. Good thing she doesn't wear heels. She could get hurt in there.
She has heels right there. Don't you see them?
I do.
So her mother was on drugs. She did not know she was pregnant.
Right.
She was on crack cocaine.
Right.
And she still gave birth to her, which is why she's called Miracle. What a beautiful story.
It's a very interesting story. You know, I've met people with some very unusual names. And it's like, maybe I should have asked more questions. I wonder if there's more stories like this.
You should not have. How about that?
Yeah, she is definitely a miracle.
She is a miracle. So they asked if her mom's still on drugs. She goes, yeah, but like not as bad.
Right. She's only on like minor drugs now.
Yeah. She's only like on like yeah. So that's good. So
yeah.
Her mother was a prostitute. And she was the result of a prostitution exchange.
Yeah. And okay. So I didn't know what that meant. I am actually glad that she explained what that was, even though it's a terrible thing, obviously, but I didn't know what that meant.
She got pregnant from a John.
And then she's like, I don't even know who my dad is. That's
her dad's John.
Yeah, I know, but like, what a terrible feeling.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
I bet she knows who her dad is now after DNA testing.
Who would she ask?
23andMe?
Yeah, but who is she gonna ask?
Who would she ask what?
Okay, it's 23andMe, right? So you're going to tell me one of the guys who did an exchange with her mom is like, oh, let me do an ancestry test.
Yeah, maybe they got it for Christmas.
Yeah, it's a great gift. Nice stocking stuffer, guys.
No good?
He's like, let me see where my kids are.
So he called her and he was like, this is Jovanni.
Right.
And he was like, I actually got signed. I wanted to tell you first. I got signed to Grand Hustle by T.I.
Sure you did.
And also my sister has lupus.
Oh, also you want to get signed with T.I.? Come on, you could do better.
I mean, listen, her fake boyfriend could do not better.
Yeah, I guess.
So now he had a fake girlfriend text her and pretend that he was mad at her. I was like, don't text my man's phone anymore. Hello.
Have you never seen this show before?
Have you never seen Life before?
Yeah, this is so lame.
Of course. So now she doesn't think he's lying because he would never lie about his sister having lupus at all.
Like, what kind of person would do that?
Okay. So they do a reenactment with the text messages. Charlamagne's like, I'm going to read his part. You're going to read your part. Charlamagne, honey, You read it at a first grade level.
He's not great, Tracey.
He was sounding out the words.
Yeah, he's not great. I also think I do think that he was a little nervous.
Okay. Like they just called on him. I think he's on the television a lot.
No, but I think this was like more of a start ski for him.
I hope he could do it better next
I'm sure
time.
he could do better now. I think he even dropped the God. I think he's just Charlamagne now, which is good for you, bro.
Well, his show was called God's Honest Truth like a couple months ago.
Okay. I just last few times I've seen him, he was just referred to as Charlamagne. Even on here, they just referred to him as Charlamagne.
A lot of my friends write for his show. It's very fun.
Wow.
They're all comics. It's all comics.
Really?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like now it's like he's like a regular.
Right.
Like, I don't know. But back then I was like, I don't know what that means.
No, when he was on the show, I had no idea who he was. Yeah.
It's a Charlamagne. The holidays came early this year, ladies. If you're still not sure what to get the man in your life, then look no further than our friends at Manscaped. The leading men's hygiene brand just launched new products that your man will actually use, including their new shower time favorite, the Body Buffer. It's time to give the man in your life the gift of smooth balls and a good shower time experience this holiday season. Get free shipping and 20% off by going to manscaped.com and using Catfish20 at checkout. Inside the Performance Package 4.0, you'll find the Signature Lawnmower 4.0. This electric trimmer has proprietary advanced skin-safe technology. Candy cane balls are no more. Their hygiene bundle also comes with a pair of Manscaped anti-chafing boxers that'll keep his junk feeling fresh all day. The perfect package for his perfect package. 'Tis the season to load up on Manscaped products, so your man, your dad, your brother, and friends, the best gift of all. Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Get 20% off free shipping with the code CATFISH20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code CATFISH20. Get your man a gift you'll both enjoy. The gift of Manscaped. His jingle balls will thank you. So Charlamagne is like, wow. After seeing this situation, I really need to go hug my daughter. Meaning that she was raised wrong.
Yes. Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. And also, it's like, oh, you were smashing at the club a week ago anyway.
Exactly. You weren't hugging your daughter then, were you?
Uh-huh.
I mean, maybe Miracle was calling you daddy.
Right.
But I don't think you were hugging your daughter. So he also said that Neve is really cheap. Because they go to a cafe for free internet.
Yeah, okay. I could see that though.
He's like, we stay in 3-star hotels. Mm-hmm. We have free Wi-Fi.
Charlamagne, then you pay for the upgrade, honey. Maybe Neve just wanted to get out of the La Quinta. Maybe he just wanted to go on a
Maybe he didn't want to be in the business center anymore.
No.
So they searched Jovanni's phone number and they can't find anything. So they call Max.
Why did they do this?
Because why would they? How would they know which website they use?
It's like, yes, we get it. Max is doing things.
Yeah. So they put his phone number into PeopleSmart and it comes up Ricky Witherspoon from Milwaukee. Mm-hmm. And he has an album and he has a music video. So they look at the music video, but the music video is not a real music video.
No.
It's just like a video.
Yeah, it's weird. Just a video. It's not from the days of music videos.
Yeah. So they ask if it's his voice.
Right.
And well, they're gonna ask. And Neve is also like, yeah, he's pretending to be this very handsome guy.
Is he though?
He's pretending to be a regular guy. So Charlamagne's like, I'm gonna post the original picture that she thought, and someone's gonna know him.
Which is true, though. That's a good idea.
So someone knows him and they meet up with Miracle and they show her Ricky's address. And it's very close to her. She says it's so close to her that on a good day, it's in walking distance.
What does that mean?
Do you have days that you can't?
Right. So on a bad day, you can't walk up the block?
She says it's up the block from her.
But only on a good day.
She also said that's not his voice in the video. So they video chat with Jonathan, JC. So
and his name is A.U. Ugly. Great. That's good. He sounds nice.
Okay. So this guy, this is who's in the pictures, right?
Right.
And they're like, what's your name? And he's like, my name's Jonathan. You could call me JC. He's like, so your name's JC. Like, what? Why?
But that's like when you meet Jenny on Jersey Shore. Jenny, but you can call me JWoww.
I don't know.
It's stupid.
Well, he says, hey, baby, to her.
I know.
And she's like crying.
I know. She's like, I am not up for these reindeer games.
Right. So she walks away and she said her heart's broken. So they called Jovanni and he's super busy. He's super busy, but he can meet up.
Right. I can give you my address, but I'm so busy. Gotta go.
Bye. Here's my address. So it's the same address that they found on the search.
And it's like, you just know who you're going to find here.
Okay. Well, he comes out of the house and she goes, oh, hell no.
I mean, he had on a serious vest, Tracey.
He knew he was going to be on Catfish, and this is an outfit he chose. And you know what? You have to own that, Ricky Witherspoon.
He bedazzled that vest.
He's like, I have been in my house bedazzling this vest, talking to you on the phone. Why do you think I can't video chat?
And they're like, can you come down the stairs?
I have bedazzling wrists.
He does.
Like, you know how hard it is to just keep pressing?
I love it. Did you have a bedazzler?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have one. My grandma said I wasn't allowed to use it.
I had like a handheld, like not the good one, kind of like the bedazzler to go, but I did have a jacket.
Okay.
I had a denim jacket that Grandma Mary made me to match Jenny's. And it had like a eagle on the back of it that was all bedazzled.
An eagle.
Me and Jenny had the same jacket. I have to text her and see if she'll remember that.
Oh, okay. I can't wait to see that. I bet there's a picture of you somewhere wearing that.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I need to see that.
All right. So he comes out with his faux hawk, his bedazzled vest, and he wants them to follow him inside.
Right. He's like, no, I'm not going to come down the stairs.
Okay,
just come inside.
This is what happens when chihuahuas are hungry.
What do you mean?
They herd you.
Uh-huh.
Do you know about this? Have your dogs ever done this?
No, tell me about it and I'll tell you.
A lot of dogs, Slash does this. She herds me. She tries to get me to go where she wants me to go. She'll like run around me. She'll keep backing up so that I keep coming closer to her because she wants me where she wants me.
Oh, yeah. My dogs do that. Yeah.
So they'll herd you into the kitchen if that's where you feed them. And they'll just like keep like pushing you until you get
I didn't even realize that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have little herders. You heard that? You're a herder. Herder with all those necks on him.
Oh, Noelle, you need to be nicer to your dogs.
I love him so much.
Be kinder. So he herds them into the house, right? He does. And Charlamagne says, don't you follow no angry black man into his house. I mean, don't follow anyone into their house.
Well, that's the thing. Like, don't follow anyone. He doesn't have to be a black or a man. It doesn't have to be a black man is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It doesn't
have to be anyone. I don't want to go in anyone's house.
It could be a white woman. Don't follow anyone into their house.
Don't follow.
Do you know how many people that they've just walked into these houses willy-nilly?
Yes. Yeah. So, and he said that MTV doesn't pay him enough for this. So he walks into his bedroom. He's herding Neve still.
I love that.
And he walks into his bedroom. He kind of looks like Luke from Teen Mom.
He looks just like Luke with that dumb haircut.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So there's lots of prescriptions everywhere.
Okay, that's the weird part. Like they just left them out.
Right. So Kara comes out of the bedroom.
Right.
And she's like, I'm Jovanni. It's his wife. She made a page to catch a girl who was begging her friend's boyfriend. That's not true.
That's not true. You wanted a threesome, honey. That's why
you wanted a twosome.
Or a twosome, but like you wanted a sum.
But
you
why
didn't go on here for cheating?
You wanted a sum, not a nun.
Yes.
Okay.
A lady sum.
So Kara is the one that has lupus.
Right.
And she said that, he did. So Ricky said he didn't realize what it had turned into. I like how they're mad at Ricky.
Okay, but why is everyone so mean to Ricky? I know that he was like a little short, but I don't think
he was hurting them. I think it was
he was hurting them. And I understand that he spoke to her on the phone, which is definitely weird.
Whatever, 3 times. But this is not my problem.
Yeah.
I am just an instrument.
Right.
Lord, make me an instrument of your peace.
Here we go.
Where there is hatred, let me sow love. All right. Anyway, sorry.
Okay.
Cara said that her feelings for her are genuine. And they ask if they're romantic. And she's like, well, I didn't want a relationship.
Right. So
yes.
So they were.
So she works for Miracle said she works for the state.
Right.
She's like, what are you doing to me? Why are you doing
you're
this?
Embarrassing me. Right.
And Cara blames Miracle. And then Miracle says, is it lupus or is she psycho?
Oh.
Okay. But I got to tell you, I don't think that was like a lupus take.
No, neither do I. I'm just saying
because Cara's like blaming her lupus. And it's like, okay.
No, I get it. It's like she was trying to sell a sob story, but it's more like you were just herded into this house. I wouldn't call her a psycho inside. That's my problem.
Do it outside.
Do it outside. Do it when you're herded into the yard.
Right. Herd yourself out into the street.
Right.
So Miracle said she's a sick individual. And she's like, I have a lupus. And it's like,
what does lupus have anything to do with it except that you're bedbound and bored? I get that. But come on.
Cara gets super angry, super nasty. And then calls her basic.
And then they start talking about, they leave. They start talking about her hair.
And her fishnet shirt.
Yes.
So Neve wants to talk to Cara alone. And Cara said that no one knows how sick she can get. Sure. She can't go outside in the sun.
And she has kids. But I wish they would have told us more about the kids. Like, how many kids do you have? How old are they?
I will tell you this, though. Cara has a fantastic lip color.
Yeah, she does. It looks so good purple on her.
Yes. So she said that she's also curious as far as women go.
Right.
But her parents are pastors. So she's, a little bit
basically had to hide that part of herself.
Yeah. So I think she's bisexual. And she said that the reason she said those things to Miracle is because she wants someone to say those things to her.
That's sad.
So they tell Miracle to give her a chance, have a talk with her. And she said that maybe they could be friends.
Right.
Why do they ignore that she's bisexual?
Because this is a weird show and they always do this.
So Miracle reached out to Cara after the show ended and she didn't reply. So Charlamagne's like, maybe she's dead. Charlamagne.
Thanks so much for that, Charlamagne.
He hopes that she gets laid. He hopes Miracle gets laid. So Cara said that she's getting better, and she said that she didn't see Miracle's message, and that's why she didn't answer her.
Sure.
And that everything's good with Ricky. Yeah, Ricky's like, go ahead. I dare you. Go cheat on me with Miracle.
I'm going to have to herd more people?
He's like, now I got to herd everyone in. He's like, I got to bedazzle everyone's vests.
I remembered this episode. I didn't remember Charlamagne being the guy on the episode, but I did remember this episode. Did you think, I thought it was real. I don't know if you thought it was real. I thought it was a real episode. You thought it was not real.
Not that it's not real. There are certain things that weren't real, but that's really it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I did a little digging.
Oh.
Tell
me.
So I heard this little blurb on Bustle. Apparently Cara and Miracle went on a podcast called Chatfish at some point, but I can't.
I love that name.
I know, right? So they shocked audiences by saying that they actually hang out and talk all the time.
Oh,
and even though the relationship was a hoax, they seem to be friends, which is a good thing considering they live within walking distance of each other.
On a good day.
On a good day. I was able to find both of them online. I'm going to tell you about it right now. So Miracle is Miracle Hunt, MZ_Hunt on Instagram.
Okay.
She has like 12,000 followers. So she has a big following. It's Miracle mommy first. She has 2 kids and she's a bartender. And she's kind of just like living her best life, her party life. She's in a bunch of videos, smoking hookahs, just hanging out.
Right.
She's just having like a regular life. I don't really know where she lives. I don't believe she's married or anything. I think she's a single mom. She has cute kids. She has a daughter who's a senior in high school.
So I guess that's
like
the other
she has
one.
older kids. Yeah. And so that's what's going on with her. But they're not following each other anymore. So I'm guessing that they're not friends anymore.
Yeah, maybe
and
they
now
broke up.
On Facebook, let me tell you this. On Facebook, I found, hold on, give me a second. Sorry, I lost my page. I'm just looking for it. Also I saw what was her name? Miracle's mom. I found Miracle's mom. I'm going to send you a picture of her. She looks like she had a miracle. No. I'm just saying, listen.
I need a miracle.
I need a mirror. Okay,
It's
so
not
Kara
physical what I
Witherspoon
need.
is Kara Diva in parentheses on Facebook.
Okay.
She lives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but she's from Michigan City. And she's always putting up statuses. She doesn't say anything about her husband. So I'm not 100% sure if they're married. She mentions her kids. She never mentions lupus though. And and I thought, not that I think she was lying about it, but I just thought it was so weird that it was such a big
part
thing
of her
on
life.
Catfish. Yeah. And I went through a lot of her statuses. Her last one was October 28th. It says, I don't know who needs to hear this, but sweetheart, it's okay for your car to stay parked outside of your job your whole shift. That's perfectly fine. I don't know what that means.
It's clearly some kind of dig at someone, maybe at her job.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. It's just like she's just saying how blessed she is. She has a good life, and that's what I got for you. Nothing like really, nothing except that they're really happy. Their kids are thriving. They're thriving.
That's great.
Oh, and Miracle is in Atlanta now. No longer in Milwaukee. I know. It's like she manifested this.
She really did. She's with a music producer. Mm-hmm. Maybe she's with Ricky.
Maybe she's with Ricky.
Maybe she's Miracle Witherspoon now.
Ooh, I know. I don't know, man. Her reaction to him when he walked outside.
That was so terrible.
Oh, hell no. That vest. So if you want to look them up, you guys should look them up because they're very public, these pages.
Look them up, guys. Look them up. And you know what? You should also look us up at Catfish Trash Talk on Instagram. You could look up Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TraceyCarnazzo.com for all of my upcoming show dates, including everything podcast related.
Mm-hmm.
Leave us a 5-star review and an amazing review on any. What?
It's a 5-star rating.
A 5-star rating and an amazing review on any platform that you listen to us on. If you listen to us on audio and you want to see our faces, come over, subscribe to us on YouTube, Trash Talk Podcast. And if you listen to us on YouTube and you think we're ugly, that's perfectly fine too. Just go subscribe to us on audio and then you'll never have to see us ever again.
Never.
Mm-mm. Comment if you like the episode. Tell us what your favorite part is. And that's really it. And
if ever we do an episode of Catfish and we give like a little update on the end and you guys happen to know more and want to tell us, post it in the group. Tell us.
Ooh, post it in the group.
We would
Catfish
love to know.
Trash Talk on Facebook. Go over there. We could talk about the podcast. We could talk about the show. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's the best.
Time. It's a good time.
It's a good time. Tell everyone.
Okay, bye.
Bye.